It's Friday. I'm headed into the sun. I hope everyone's had a good week so far. Mine has been not bad. It's moved by so fast though. Really productive. Yesterday I got the last England video edited and uploaded. So that'll come out this Monday. I've already got a couple other hunts done. One with the Manticore that I've been using. Interesting machine. I have some thoughts on it, but it's a little premature to really discuss it. It is a good machine. That's a fact. I mean, I don't think there's anything new about saying that. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that the Manticore is a good machine. Now, a lot of people know that I've been like a Deus II user since day one. I would go as far to say as I was probably one of the first people in the country to have the Deus II. I mean, since it was available, I've had it. I pre-ordered it, I got it, and I've used it almost every day since. So I know it backwards and forwards. And I'm gonna tell you, when you're using a detector for a very long time, and you know all the little things about it, the little sounds, you can tell what is what. I mean, you can hear the edge of a bottle cap, you know what I mean? Anyway, and then picking up another really good detector and using it is very difficult. Oh look, there's someone behind me. Hope they don't mind being on video. But anyway, it makes me wonder, like, am I old? Is that what's happening here? Am I having a hard time with technology? Maybe. I don't think so though. I mean, most detectors are pretty much the same. Their settings may have different names, but all the things hold true. You know, one thing I wish that a detector would have would be the ability to discriminate based on depth. There are some places where, like, I just want to dig deep stuff. I didn't used to, but now I do. And it would be nice to be able to do that. I do think we're slowly getting there. Especially like the 2D screen on the Manticore. That's interesting. I do like that. Nocta's coming out with the Legend 2. I'll probably get that. I'm kind of excited about that. I think that'll be pretty cool. You know, the fact that, like, having new things to look forward to on the technology side of the hobby we love is really cool. But I'm also getting to a point where I realize, oops, the sun is not cool. Turn back around here. If I cut the block here, it'll be a little better. That is crazy. Look at that. That's wild. I'm like on an episode of Cops here. Anyway, but having things to look forward to on the technology side of our hobby is really good. But at the same time, man, I see guys go out with like old detectors and kill it. Roy, longtime member of the Lone Star Treasure Hunters Club, I'm not exactly sure what he uses, but it is by no means, I mean, this thing is like 20 or it's at least 20 years old. And he digs up all kind of treasure. So, you know, I don't know. It's definitely true that you can go out with some old stuff and find good stuff. So I often wonder, has metal detecting technology reached its pinnacle? I don't know. You know, I know that in some ways what you're capable of doing is limited by the FCC as far as like output is concerned. So I don't know. If you know or know more about it, let me know in the comments, because I'm interested to learn more about that. Yeah, the screens are getting better. The audio's getting better. But how much of that is psychological too? I think this is a legitimate question. You know, like, you hear a pretty tone, you dig it, right? But if you were to set the tones to where your high tones were in the mid and your mid tones were in the highs, it would change the psychological game associated with metal detecting. So then what happens? I don't know. I think there's something, I hope I don't get a copyright strike for that. Pretty loud. This is early in the morning. Okay, right now this is 8 something in the morning and there's music blaring out of a house there. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, I'm gonna be at a hunt October 18th, the Lone Star Treasure Hunters Club hunt in Corsicana, Texas. That's gonna be fun. Been to it, I think, a couple times. That's always a good hunt. Any hunt that Robert Jordan puts on is a good hunt. And then in December, the Golden Triangle hunt's gonna happen. Come sign up for it. If you're gonna be or are in Dallas or North Texas, the Golden Triangle hunt's gonna be a good hunt. Got some good prizes lined up for it. Lots of stuff, and it'll be a relatively small hunt with, you know, a small amount of people. It's a one-day thing. Nice seated hunt, lots of donations. It'll be pretty prize packed for the price. And I'll put all that information in the description. So definitely you want to catch that. I think it's December 13th, you know, which is a good time to hunt in Texas because it's not as hot. Anyone who hunts in Texas can tell you that it is oppressive during the summer. And the ground gets so cracked up, you know, with this will be seeded and stuff thrown out. It'll be an easy hunt. It's basically a good time to meet other detectorists. Have a little fellowship, and maybe there'll be orange juice and donuts in the back. I don't know. There should be, because orange juice and donuts go together pretty well. Anyway, I know this is a boring video, and a lot of these walk and talks are boring, but it is what it is. I'm sorry. Let's see if there's any other news. Oh, okay. So I've been working and trying to continue to build this thing with Digging History UK about getting a group of people to go to the UK to do some digging. All right, I'm telling you right now, it is an awesome feeling to dig up, you know, 1800-year-old coins. You're not gonna do that in the States. So if you are interested in making this journey, shoot me an email at igetthattreasure@gmail.com. And if you're not interested in that, but you want some stickers, let me know, I'll send you some stickers. But if you are interested, let me know. I think this is gonna come together pretty well. And I'll have dates pretty soon. I'll announce them on the channel. Plan on it being a week long. And so if you got a week you wanna kill coming up in the future, and you wanna dig some treasure in England with me, let's get it. I think it'll be a good time. So this is not something where I'm like trying to make money off of, you know, I just want to go back to England and dig some stuff, and it'd be cool to show some other detectorists how awesome it is. So yeah, that's about it. It's a short one today. Let me know what you think about the current state of metal detecting technology in the comments, and also the culture. I've been noticing some weird stuff online. You know, people, I'll go and tell you this. This will never be a political channel. This is just metal detecting. And I hate seeing, I'm starting to see rifts in the metal detecting community based on politics. That's ridiculous, okay? We need to focus on the shared thread that we all have, and that is this, the metal detecting. So don't expect me to ever engage in anything like that. It just won't happen. Do I have opinions? Absolutely. They're my opinions. And they're gonna stay that way. So that's my philosophy on that. I also don't care to hear anyone else's opinions about it. So keep those to yourself too, champ. If you wanna talk metal detecting, let's get it on. I'm here for it all day. All right, I think that's about it for today, because I gotta go do some detecting. Which someone's been digging through the trash. Look at that, Whitby Abbey. There's only one person over here who's been to Whitby Abbey, I guarantee you. And that's me. Anyway, oh, you know what? Speaking of digging through the trash, if you saw my story on like Instagram this morning, I'm walking downtown and this dude walks up with a cloth sack over his shoulder. And he goes, "Hey, big dog, you need any beef jerky or anything like that?" That's exactly what he said to me. I did not. But anyway, it was interesting. Okay, I think that's enough. I will see you guys Monday with a hunt video, the last one from England. So I hope you enjoy it. And have a good weekend if you get out. I hope you get that treasure. And thank you so much for watching.